going to take a step further because they're funding it right now through the Secretary of Youth and Health and Human Services. I can tell you, I've been doing it. Okay? Bring it out to the light. Okay? I'll give you another hint. The Republicans aren't dumb right now. They're making some intelligent moves. One of my friends was moved up to the financial head of Energy and Commerce. He's an OBGYN. He gets it. He's unbelievable with numbers. So they're starting to make some moves based upon looking at budgetary implications to holding us accountable. But you're not going to veto the government.
No, I said when you got a Republican president with a Republican Congress.
Well, I didn't get the president. Yes. But don't stop there. Because there's parts of this bill that can be undermined with smaller bills. Okay? And it's necessary. It's really necessary because of some of the implications in the next 2 years. Yes?
A significant part of the voter population is going to want to hear a debate, going to want to hear debates. Are you going to agree to these 5 debates that she wants?
What did I just tell you? No. I want town halls. When you want to come and you want to endorse it, that's great. But the reason Ann Kirkpatrick wants debates is that you can confine the issues. And you limit the participation of the audience.
Limit the questions, too.
And they limit the questions. I don't want to go in unfettered. I don't want you to ask any question you want. Oh, tell me about your background. I don't care. And you know what? I think when you see our plan, I think you'll be surprised and I think you'll smile. Because there's a lot of things it's about. This is like, kind of like cat and mouse. Who's doing what and why? And if we want to win, then it has to benefit me. And I can tell you right now, if it benefits me, it benefits every single one of you.
Are you allowed to, I'm out on the res sometimes, are you allowed to put campaign signs out on the res?
You are.
I haven't seen, I've been up Loop Road across that way, and I haven't seen any of your signs out there.
Well, once again, outcomes based. You know, in the
Yeah.
primary, very few of the Navajo Nations or Apaches or Yavapai are actually Republicans. Okay? I will tell you, the day after I won, every single tribe was scrambling to talk to me.
Yes, I mean, you've got to go where they're at.
Oh, I will. In fact, on Saturday, I'm walking 6 miles in the Yavapai or the Apache parade. And next weekend, I'll walk 8 miles in the Navajo parade. And I'll be handing out stuff that makes a difference. But I will tell you, I did set the table. I'm not stupid. Last year, I went and talked to the National Indian Health Board. I made references to this over and over again. I am here to help the tribes privatize their health care and do it the right way, so that they're not subservient to the federal government and Indian Health Service. I can tell you right now, if you ever want to sit down with me, because I can't tell you how economically this can work for the tribes. I've been doing it. So they want to see me. And let me tell you what they want to do and why. The Apache Reservation right now has an unemployment rate of 78%. Okay, let's go to real numbers. The Navajo Nation is over 62%. The white members are currently a little over 30%, is what we're hearing. Pinal County is 26%. Folks, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. But you know what? We don't need a stimulus. We can do it ourselves. And I want to give one last little thing. You're from Arizona. Arizona drew the line in the sand. Okay? And you know what? It's going to get better. Because I think this, and I know this governor, was looking at the Constitution. Article 3, Section 2, Paragraph 2. Was 1070 germane to going to the local district court? No. It's a purview only of the U.S. Supreme Court. I hope she holds it back for 1 second first. I hope that she sues the federal government for compensation for unfunded mandates. You want some solutions and some ideas of how you can make things really work? Here it is. You sue first, and you have credibility in suing because states in their health care have sued, particularly in reimbursement rates for Medicaid and Medicare, and they've won. In fact, they've never lost. Once you put the suit out here, and then you file the breach towards the U.S. Supreme Court, they're tied together. I'd like to see them around. I'd like to see how fast it goes on the docket, because it's never been asked. Would it be required this year? Next spring, what would it be? So now you have another assignment. Go back into the judicial system and look at all the sitting judges. Start with the U.S. Supreme Court and see how strong they are with the Constitution. You might be surprised. Even the liberals. Go to the next circuit. Go each of the circuits and see who put them there and see what their background is. This is your time, the line in the sand. I can't guarantee you're going to get the right answer. But you know what? Why not stand for something or fall for everything? Yes.
Well, regarding that healthcare code, you say, if we underfund it, that's one thing. But, for example, there's a lot of regulations within that bill. For example, there's a lot of discussion about small businesses and the requirement to file W-9 forms or 1099.
Sale of homes.
Or, actually, 1099. But, for anything over $600. So every vendor you have that you spend over $600 a year, you're filing all this paperwork, shuffling all the paper, and the feds are keeping track of it and all that. I guess we're stuck with that. If we
No, that's the parts I'm telling you. Small bills that undermine segments of that bill. That's what you have to go back with. And it's very important that they stay small. They can't be large and onerous. And there can be no earmarks or report to those bills. They're statutory only. There is no financial implications added onto it. But that's how you have to do it. And they have to come from you so that you own them. Okay? It comes from a delegation. It comes from communities. Once you own them, you can dictate. And transparency is the other part. Yes?
How do you feel about Prop 106?
106, you got to pass it.
Do you think it'll do good? I mean, do you think it will be effective?
It will. Because I'm going to go back. I'm a dentist, and I've been involved in dental politics for years. I was one of the principal backers, and one was 102, 103, I can't remember it anymore. And it was the same bill, almost the same bill, in 2008. Or 2008. If you would have had that bill already in your Constitution, which was a constitutional amendment, do you think we'd have this discussion on Obamacare right now? Absolutely not. Because the issue of privacy would have had to come up before the U.S. Supreme Court. I can give you, for every privacy advocate on behalf of you, on the federal government, I can give you one on the state's behalf. Yes?
Other than money and door knocking, what can we do as a group to help you?
Get the word out. I can tell you, it's talking to people, talking to your neighbors. It's just been incredible. The groundswell that I've seen. I've been in the store a couple times. I've had people come up and go, Doc, I'm glad you won. And please, I feel bad because I don't know everybody's first name. I'm being barraged. And as a dentist, I don't like that. So if you come up to me, just say, I'm so-and-so. God love you, please. I'll get better. Okay? But what you got to do is tell me. If you look at the results, we took Oklahoma County, we took Yavapai County, we took Pinal County. Okay? And if you look at what I spent, I was working full-time as a dentist until the first week of May. I physically couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't get to the outreaching areas. It just wasn't possible. So if you have friends in the White Mountains, if you have friends in Yavapai, you got some neighbors around the corner, hey, great. Joy.
Well, what we really need, and I learned this from what we just got into doing, we need you to get with the party and have them do the number crunching to find out where we should put our efforts, because the voter turnout was horrible. It was terrible. So what we need to do is find out who the people are that are going to vote for a Republican in November. And then we need lists so that we know how to get to those people easily. And it doesn't work, it really doesn't work to have the people get their own lists.
Right.
So I'm hoping that you will get the party to give you our, shall we call it the walking list, so we know who we should be spending time on. We don't need to go to people who we know are going to vote Republican and will always vote. We need to go to people who are willing to vote Republican and don't always vote, so that we can use our time wisely. So we need your help on that.
We got that information today. All primaries are just bare bones. You just don't have a lot of people. Okay? The information came today, and they're assembling that tomorrow.
Okay.
Whether we'll get it all done tomorrow, I don't know. Okay? But we'll have it. We'll have it by the end of the week. Okay? Somewhere in that aspect. I've got every single county. I voted registered